much. Apparently we're supposed to introduce ourselves to the Council of Elders. I don't know why. Okay.
Wait, introduce ourselves? Have we already introduced ourselves, basically?
Yeah. Oh. I see where this is going. Yeah, gee! It's almost like I know how this is supposed to go. Okay. So none of you can survive, blah blah blah. You need outsiders to help. Yes, we get it. So what you're saying is, you didn't care.
I see. It would take powerful warriors indeed to overcome the strength of the Lord of the Dragovians, which makes these humans perfect for the task.
Hey, he's introducing our player character separate from humans. Gee, I wonder if this is supposed to imply something.
The god bird Imperia.
Yup.
I
Kicked her
hesitate
ass.
to ask any more of you
Kind of a
when
pain
you
to fight,
already
but,
journey under such a terrible burden.
Turned out to only be a test.
But before you confront Rapthorn, I would ask that you face the Lord of the Dragovians. Think
We already
of it as a
confronted
personal
Rapthorn.
request from me.
Yes, let's go.
I had faith in you from the very start. Simply hearing that lifts my spirits immensely. Please, come to my home, where I will
cheese
prepare
banquet.
a cheese banquet suitable for great
Subtle
heroes such as yourself.
hinting. Where does this guy live? Isn't there a slightly more pressing dilemma? But, okay. It's a JRPG. We have all the time in the world. Two-story. That does not look too... That looks... I said it was on the edge. Don't think we actually have to leave the area, though. I don't know. I'm guessing that's it up there, up those stairs, but it's just me.
Nope, that's the item shop.
No. Oop, my bad.
Master Chen Mui, you finally returned. I have looked forward to this day.
Now we can kick out the people who are subletting the place.
Ah, yes. Thank you for watching over things in my absence. I brought some human guests with me today. I want you to make sure they are comfortable.
Guests from the human world? Do you mean one of them is Miss Chia's?
Why don't you begin preparing tonight's meal?
There's a point at which you should just
Of
kind
course,
of
Master.
stop
A
trying
cheese banquet, I
to
presume.
foreshadow
I'll
things.
begin preparations right away.
Like, here's the thing. Foreshadowing is supposed to be subtle.
Please,
This is not.
make yourselves at home.
What a
Alright.
spread, eh?
I suppose I'm being a
I
little
don't think I've
unfair.
ever eaten that much cheese in my whole
Like,
life.
okay. The identity of Master Chen Mui here, Like, that's being hinted at with all the subtlety of a sledgehammer.
Not that I'm complaining, mind.
But
That was good grub.
like the
I'm
other
just
stuff
feeling
that's
a
being
bit
implied
cozy
here,
around the old midriff.
namely about our hero's identity, like that's a little more subtle. And I suppose if I hadn't played as many of these games as
That's
I
Yannis,
have,
always
or,
thinking with his
you
stomach.
know,
By the way,
or
there's something
read
about
as many
this Henry
books
fellow that
that
sticks
have
in
this
my
kind of thing
mind. I just
happen,
met him
I
today.
wouldn't.
How does he know so much about us?
I wouldn't be.
I found the attitude of the elders even more bizarre.
I wouldn't be picking up on it quite as quickly.
Thank you, Angela. We're not the only ones.
It was as if they'd known about you for a long time.
You reckon? I didn't notice nothing weird.
Yeah, but you're
Maybe it's bugging you,
Yangus.
Why don't you ask that old Shem What's-it bloke? Eh?
I suspect he's going to tell us.
You know, for once, I actually agree with you, Yangus.
I
What, you've never
seriously
agreed
doubt
before?
he'd spit out the truth there and then, but it can't hurt to try.
It would be a refreshing change of pace if he did. But first, treasure. Securely, we have the ultimate key. How is it? Bullshit. I detect large amounts of bullshit. Take out the rage on these pots. Angel cheese! I'm guessing it's a revive thing. Daughter. Okay. A certain tradition. Well, the tradition isn't much help, but gee, I wonder I wonder which kingdom that was supposed to be. Just ignore us. Highly strung cheese. Oh, tension.
I didn't figure that out.
High strung. You know, they could have said high string cheese for an actual pun, but
I like a shiny sword.
yeah, that is very shiny. Like, ridiculously shiny. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fair, I suppose. Okay. I'm gonna go kick some ass. Or scaly tail in this case. Oh. Right, so we're supposed to, like, sleep or something. May as well. Would you like to spend the night here? No, we want to go out and fight the boss. Oh, wait, we can't until we sleep here. Ugh. Yay, cutscene drama.
Awake already? How do you feel?
You've just been standing there
Did you
watching us
sleep
sleep. Yeah,
Glad to hear it.
yes.
Today you will visit the path. Is a labyrinth.
Oh, lovely.
And this is where the temporal tension comes in use.
I guess. Yeah, I can imagine. Just, oh god, this is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Actually, not so much. What will really be a pain in the ass will be the Dragovian trial, since you have to fight, like, what? 5, 6, 7 dragons in a row, each one becoming stronger.
Ah,
And toward the
Christ.
end, to get 3 attacks per turn.
Oh, dear god. Well, that's what Dragon Slash is for, right?
Hey, you! Move out of our way!
Yep. You know, if this place is so important, why do they make the path to
Now
the
listen to
damn
me
thing so
carefully.
friggin'...
Thus, I cannot accompany
well, he
you.
said it was a labyrinth. Why?
I believe in you. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, short introduction. That's actually good.
Yeah. Then again, that's the only time we've actually seen an intro to a dungeon. Okay. And there's the mouse again. This is actually kind of a cool area.
Are we literally up in the sky, or...?
Appear. Oh dear God, no! Not these things.
Plus you.
Thank you. And what does that one do?
Paralyze. Chance of paralyzing.
Oh. Well, not that it's going to be very...
Charming Look also has a chance of paralyzing.
Eh. Roar, motherfuckers!
Well, that was easy.
Yep, I suppose.
I don't think the random battles are so much a difficulty, but they're time consuming.
Yeah.
At least at this point.
And that's kind of my issue with random encounters, is that they just... Like, okay, that's how you fight your monsters, sure, but there's better ways to have encounters to grind up experience points, you know, because really, as far as I understand, there are two reasons you have random encounters.
Ow!
There are two reasons you have enemy encounters in RPGs. One is to challenge the party and make sure they're strong enough. Challenge the player and make sure they're strong enough to reach the next boss. And that's partly part of that is providing experience with which the party gains levels and thus gains strength. The other is to... Oh crap, I lost my train of thought already. God damn it. Oh no. Right wing, left wing, head of state, body politic. Gee, I wonder what they're supposed to form. Oh, god damn it. The other right wing. The amazing Democrobots. Okay.
But nothing happens.
Apparently you can't get more tense when you sleep. Who knew? This is gonna hurt. You'd think a bolt of lightning to the face would wake somebody up. Oh, hey, there we go. Gonna need some heals there. Yeah, damn.
monsters are needed to give it experience and...
Right. They're there to provide obstacles for the players to become stronger against. And that can take many forms. In RPGs, it's mainly developing your tactics and gaining experience for your party.
Hello!
The other is, oh, fuck you! May as well re-equip our gear. Okay, the other thing that I'm thinking of is to kind of to increase the length of the game. But the thing is, it's possible to do that. It's possible to meet both of those goals without needlessly padding out the game. Oh god, not these things again.
They're gonna go down so easy. Hello, Democrobot! Again.
You know, I do appreciate that they have this kind of enemy. It does break up the monotony. It's a set of 4 enemies that becomes a mini-boss.
You mean the monotony, or... Oh, I was thinking you were talking about funny enemy names.
No. What I'm talking about is the large party enemies. You know, the way they design... This is a single exception, I think, to the way that the game is overall designed. Because most encounters are just a random selection of enemies picked from a pool based on the dungeon/area you're currently in. That would appear to be a dead end. A crocodile. Okay.
Oops. Oh. I like how he jumps back.
Yeah. But anyway, those 4 set enemies, the Mumbo Jumbo family there, they're a bit different because they change the way the fight works. You only encounter them in that group. A leather shield. Gee, how useful.
Anyway, you were saying you only encounter them in that group?
You only encounter them when they're in that group. And then, and it's just like fighting a group of enemies. Up until one of them says, let's combine. And they turn into a mini-boss enemy. There he goes.
Can we get 2 in a row?
Let's hope. Nope. Ooh. Orichalcum. Cool.
Do you think treasure chests for mini medals are worth it?
Ultimately, yeah. Because the mini-metal stuff has actually been kind of rewarding. A skull helm. Neat. Don't forget to re-equip armor.
At some point soon we'll upgrade our armor. We don't have to deal with the mirror stuff.
Yeah. We do know that there is one armor upgrade coming for the hero character.
How did you know that?
Because you've shown me your clear saves.
Oh, okay. I'm stupid.
That possibility has come up, yes. And down he goes.
I find it amazing how she's doing the most damage. At least with the one that she's doing Twin Dragon Lash.
Yeah. Okay, this is probably the Heavenly Days. Okay.